Oh, we're live! Woo! What's up, everybody? Welcome, Jim.
Hey, I'm here. And I just wanted to say that funnel scripts is so easy, even a monkey could do it.
That one has like no hole in the mouth. We can barely hear you. It's like you're suffocating.
You've been planning that live.
All right, y'all see me? Good. All
right. He's stuck. I feel
like
that one sucked. I'll never wear that one again.
You're like, I thought we were going to pass out and die live in front of us. I'm like trying to text your wife, like, Jim's in the other room, quick.
Like Mission Impossible tearing off the face mask up.
Yeah.
Not until after Funny Hacking Live. I got to go to Aruba first.
Is Aruba right before or right after?
Before.
Well,
I'm going to be tan from the sand when you see me.
I wish I could get tan. My daughter's always like, Dad, why is your skin white and everybody else's is brown? I'm like, oh. I don't know. My daughter's got like no filters at all. Dad, your breath really.
She sounds like my kind of kid.
Yeah, she's awesome. Well, everybody, so I'm a little bit tired. So I'm working on Extra Secrets book. I was up till 3 a.m. last night.
Wow, mountain. That's 5 a.m. here. Hell, you were. Excuse me. Gosh, Russell, you were going to bed, getting a little sleep as I was getting to work.
Golly,
I'm kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie. So if I say anything weird or confusing, there's a reason. And also, I was kind of offended today. So in my books, I have all the little doodle things.
Yeah,
you think the doodles are cool.
Yeah,
I think the doodles are awesome.
They have to learn everything.
Do you think that they're childish and immature?
No, I think they're incredibly cool. In fact, my best-selling author friend Dan Rome says that stick figures are the easiest and fastest way to communicate visually. So if anyone thinks they're childish, they can kiss my butt.
Yeah, so whoever it was on Snapchat who said, "Those are kind of childish," like
what Jim said.
I didn't know you knew that gesture.
Jim flashed the thing, so I think I'm allowed to say. I don't know what it means. I just see people do it sometimes.
Say whatever you want.
Okay, well, for that person who offended me on Snapchat, I don't care if they're childish and mature, they're freaking cool.
And they make money.
You haven't noticed, I'm kind of childish and mature, and that's how it works over here in Russell World.
So you're out.
You're out. You're officially banned from Snapchat forever. The 8 people on Snapchat who follow me, one of them's gone now. Anyway. All right. All right, Jim. So
I just want to say that I think the internet's awesome, and it made my dreams come true.
Well, let me make this hard-coded on.
What? Oh, you need a better one?
I want to make sure we can all get that.
Decode true. Nice.
Where do you get this stuff? Like,
where all good things come from, the interweb.
The interweb's got it all.
On the line.
Oh, man. So, Jim, on our side, everything's been packed up. Everything's here. We're living out of boxes.
Nice. Sounds like college.
It's even more of a mess right now. But we are like a week. Wait, is it next week we'll be moving?
I think it's next.
It was supposed to be next Friday. We were moving into a new office, but we had Snowpocalypse Part 2 yesterday. School was canceled again. And we have 3 semi-trucks of glass walls and office stuff coming through, and it got stuck. And so we're a day behind. So maybe next Friday we might be here. We might be in the new office. So
wow.
Anyway, if not 2 weeks from now, we'll be in the new office for show.
Faux show.
Faux show. All right. So today we are going to build something cool. So Jim asked right before we got here, and he said, if you were like down to nothing and you were like, I got to make money tonight, I got $0 left, what would you do? So I was like, really quick thinking.
Besides rob a bank.
Rob a bank would be the most surefire way to make it happen. But as far as like, yeah. So I'm assuming like we don't have a go to webinar account or webinar jam or anything else, but like we want to sell something. I've been writing the Extra Secrets book, as you know. So like on my brain is like how like the Extra Secrets book is like, I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but it's going to show you guys how to like present and how to sell stuff. It's kind of like perfect webinar on like steroids times 1,000. So it's just really, really cool. But like, how do you do the perfect webinar if you do not have GoToWebinar, right? Like, how do I do it? So that's what we're going to build today is a webinar funnel. It doesn't need webinar software. You actually do it through this little thing, a phone.
Woo.
Excuse me. A phone. You're good to go. If you don't have a phone, you should borrow a phone from somebody. Then you can do it. So that's kind of the plan. All right. So I got to get 8 timer set up.
Okay. That sounds good. That'll be awesome. I want to know how to do a webinar with my phone. Well, do this work with Android? I love it when they're all like, you mentioned a plugin or not a plugin, but what are they called? Them things on your phone? Apps. You mention an app, and the first thing anybody screams is, "Do they have that in Android? Did they have it on? I don't see that on Google Play." I'm like, I don't know. I don't have an Android. I have an iPhone. Huh.
And if you don't have an iPhone, you should get.
You need to get one.
Feelings there.
My brain's working so slow right now. I'm honestly like, what's the name of the how do you spell? I can't spell mirror right now.
Oh my gosh. You want me to teach ClickFunnels today?
Russell was up late, guys. He's making the world change again.
All right, there, got it. All right, so
changing the world one expert at a time.
One expert at a time. All right, so this is open. Whoop. All right. Okay, about to switch to screen share mode, then we can start getting down to business. Did you say business with a D or an N?
A Z.
With a Z. All right, guys. So I'm flipping over to screen share mode.
Business or business.
Okay, now we're here. All right, so time on the clock, 30 minutes.
So tell everybody just real quick, what are we doing?
All right, so what we're gonna do is, I'm assuming right now, for all intents and purposes, that you got to make money like tonight. The only four things you have in your possession are: number one, you got funnel scripts. If not, go to funnelscripts.com. Number two, you got ClickFunnels. If not, go to clickfunnels.com. Number three, you have a smartphone that has the ability to do Facebook Live. I think you do Facebook Live on Android too, I assume.
Yeah.
And number four, you've got, what was the fourth thing?
Book? Talking Secrets?
Oh, no, you got a perfect webinar script. You know how to do the perfect webinar. If not, go to perfectwebinarsecrets.com and get the script for $4.95, which here's a shameless plug for that. Dan Henry, you guys might see him post in the ClickFunnels group. He got the perfect webinar script for $5. He then used ClickFunnels Google Webinar, and then he launched it, and he did $1 million so far. And then he joined Inner Circle with what he made from one day. So
like 5 months.
Yeah, so
it's ridiculous.
So this is a shameless plug to get this script and just learn it because it's that important.
And we also have it as a downloadable wizard that walks you through it step by step in funnel scripts.
Yes, we have funnel scripts. Between these things, you got everything you need. So those are the four things we need for today. So I'm assuming you have that. But what you don't have, remember those commercials? Like, but you don't have American Express. You don't have GoToWebinar. So you're like, I can't do a webinar. It's like $100 a month. I don't have that money. So we're going to do our phone instead through Facebook Live. It still works. In fact, first time I did a perfect webinar without using the webinar software, I didn't have time. I ran out. And so I was like, I just used I literally wrote on the whiteboard. Some of you guys maybe remember it's Facebook Live.
Yeah.
I wrote like the one thing, the 3 secrets, and a stack.
Hello.
I don't know if we still had phones. That was like a real legit phone ringing.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
This is live.
We're back in the 80s. We got phones. Anyway, so I did I had no time to prepare, so I wrote those on the whiteboard, like 2 minutes note. I clicked record on Facebook Live and on Periscope, and I did a webinar. Like off the top of my head, we did $250,000 in sales from that one Facebook Live, which was crazy. Then Brandon and Kaylin Poland, who were going to be speaking Funnel Hacking Live, they saw that, so they did it in their market, and they did $100,000, I think, from their very first one. They did Facebook Live, did the whole thing, and it worked. And then they keep doing it every single month. I think last month they did like almost $600,000 from a Facebook Live using the perfect webinar script. So I'm saying is you can just do it with these as well, but how do you pre-promote it? So that's what we're going to do now. It's a pre-promotion funnel to get people to show up to your Facebook Live. So when you do the Facebook Live, they'll be there. Does that sound good, Jim?
Yeah, I want to know.
All right, so that's what we're going to do. So crap, I click start. So we're starting. So over here, I'm clicking on new funnel. I'm going to do a webinar funnel. And I'm going to do.
So what are you going to need me to make? What do you need me to do?
We're going to start with the headline for what our webinar is going to be about. Headline, or maybe we use perfect webinar script. We do the one thing and the 3 secrets. Will it give us that?
It'll take. I mean, it takes about 20 or 30 minutes to go through the whole thing.
Okay, maybe let's do headlines right now.
Okay. And I'll switch it over to my screen.
Pound a little more of this while we're waiting.
All right. So if I'm talking and you're looking at my screen, you should see the Killer Headline Scripts version 2.0. Yes.
There it is. I see it.
There you go.
Okay, there it is.
All right. So who's our target audience for this?
All right. Let's do a Facebook Live about I don't even know. What should we sell?
What are we selling?
Pre-launch.
Oh, let's sell
black box. We could do.
I wish we had the black box here. Let's sell. Oh, should we do this?
Yeah. That's a good one.
All right, so this is actually super cool. So actually, I'm going to show you two cool things. By the way, if you want to get in Russell's good side, this is how you do it. So Travis Cody, who is Travis Cody, aka the man, sent me this box in the mail. This box here. Look at this. This ClickFunnels. You open it up, and it has a scroll. And he was trying to get me to do Funnel Fridays for I think his wife's book, which now has been packed in a box, so I can't do that. So we can't do that. But then a few days later, a month later, he sends me the next thing. It comes in this box right here. I open it up. Check this out. Oh, crap.
Just got a video screen? Oh, my God.
Is that cool? I think
Very cool.
That's a video with a personalized message to me. Then I open up the thing, and most of you guys know I'm Mormon. I don't think we have a Book of Mormon in here, do we?
So he sent you a bottle of scotch?
So yeah, he got me wasted. If you know what the Book of Mormon looks like, it looks almost identical to this, except this says the Book of Brunson. And anyway, volume 1 and volume 2. And then I open it up, and it's like all of the marketing in your cars broken down into like scripture. The Book of Brunson, like, and he sends this to me as a gift, like, hey, I love your podcast. This is the Book of Brunson. And so can we sell the Book of Brunson? Because that would just be really fun.
That would be awesome. Yes.
Jim, I need your permission. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hey, don't let me stand in your way.
Isn't that amazing, though? Like,
That's pretty cool.
It is.
It's amazing. The forward is hilarious.
The Mormons out there, you're like, that looks just like they're freaking out because they know what I'm talking about. Everyone else is like, what is Russell talking about? Anyway, so the Book of Brunson, the coolest thing ever from Travis Cody. All right.
Should we add some of the forward on the page?
Yeah. Anyway, you had Gary Halbert's son, Bon Halbert, right? Like the intro to like it's super cool. Anyway, one of the coolest things I've ever received ever. So
I think you could actually sell that, man.
I would want. In fact, this is each book has I think 50 episodes. So like he only did the first 100 episodes. We're about past episode 300. So if we were to do all of it, it would actually be 2, 4, 6, 6 books. And then like every 50 episodes would be a new book and be like encyclopedia.
The ultimate fanboy thing.
Awesome.
Anyway, I think it's like I want the whole edition.
I think it's cool.
It's super cool. So thank you, Travis, for being amazing. All right.
Then you can certify people to sell those door to door.
And it came to pass.
In the case.
It came to pass.
Right.
And it came to pass. The brother Brunson selling the Book of Brunson door to door. Yes. I'm pretty sure that like if I'm not careful, I'm gonna get kicked out of the church or something.
Brunson Press. Anyway.
All right. Start my registration page.
Dude, start the timer over, or at least give us a couple extra minutes.
No, we're good.
All right.
I'm so tired right now. I can go faster when I'm tired, I think.
Okay. So who's our target audience? Entrepreneurs?
Listeners of the Marketing Your Car podcast are pretty much the only people that actually probably buy it, because if they're not listening to that, they're probably not going to read the book about it, right?
Okay.
I would.
Okay. So fan of the Marketing in Your Car podcast.
This is a super niche audience, but
Hey.
it's the coolest niche on the internet. If you look at all the millions of niches, this is the coolest one of all, I think.
We voted. And that's very
we
much
voted,
true.
and that's the end.
That's true.
I'm gonna need a picture. Do we have a phone I can like take a picture with?
Yeah.
Is this yours? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Take a picture of me holding this. Okay, so the guy seeing Steve take a picture of me holding this for the landing page.
Oh man, can't see my password. Oh, you almost did. Okay. Ready, set. There we go. Sweet. Okay, it's just over.
All right. Yes.
Sweet.
What is this thing? It's a compendium, kind of like when they put together all the comic books into a regular book.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard that word before, but that sounds awesome.
Okay.
I'm not taking
Marketing compendium. Oh, that sounds like it's worth at least $300.
Compendium? Oh. Well, especially if we sell the 6-volume set.
6-volume set. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 6-volume marketing compendium. 6-volume marketing. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Travis
this would be
actually
awesome.
mentioned me or messaged me. He was talking about like what would be cool is to actually instead of doing this as like a make money thing, like it's a charity thing. So anyone who buys this, like all the money goes to World Teacher Aid, which would be kind of cool.
That is cool.
So maybe we'll do that if I can talk Brother Cody into compiling the rest of the book of Brunson, then maybe we'll do that.
Oh my gosh.
Are we a little too
Nah.
too religious for you, Jim, in here?
No. I'm keeping myself well under control. You do not know how much self-control I'm exercising right now.
We're very proud of you.
Actually, you should be. You really should be. I exercise a lot of restraint around you young men. I'll be 50 this year, man, a half a century. I got 15 more years of naughtiness than you do.
That's awesome.
You're 50?
Huh?
You're 50?
He's
I'll
going.
be 50 this year, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, nobody thought I'd make it that far.
You know what's
I'm
weird?
the only one laughing.
Wait, hold on, check out how weird this is, Jen. Jim, that means when I got started online, you were my age. Holy crap.
There you go.
'Cause
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah, I was young once.
I'm 36. I'm almost 37. So I started this business 13 years ago, which means 13 years ago, you were my age.
Yeah.
Holy cow, dude. That's weird.
That's really cool.
Except for the only difference is you were wearing Hawaiian shirts and I wear plaid shirts.
Well, there you go. I don't wear the Hawaiian shirts anymore.
But back then you were, that was your thing.
That was my thing. That's before I was 185 Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal. I stole that from you. That's back when I was 235 and looked like a cheeseburger in a Hawaiian shirt. What's a pain that you're going to help them avoid with the word of Brunson, the book of Brunson?
What if it's like, if you listen to the podcast, I talk really fast and like maybe it's the pain of like having to listen to Russell? I don't know.
No, this is serious. So the
serious,
pain they
I
want to avoid is wasting a ton or spending a lot of time trying to get down to the seriously, what's the pain you help them avoid? Wasting time on marketing gimmicks that don't work?
Yeah, like if you look at the podcast, like it's honestly, when we started the podcast, it was when basically like my entire company completely collapsed. I don't know if I mentioned that in episode 1, but like I went from like 100 employees down to like 10 and like lots of money down to negative lots of money. And that's like where it started. And it's like a 3-year journey of like how we had this idea for ClickFunnels, we launched it, grew it. And so it's kind of like yes, it's going to like take you on this path of like from startup to super successful business and like everything we were doing behind the scenes. So yeah, it shortcuts it.
The original hook was that you can learn in just 10 minutes a day.
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in 10 minutes a day, you can grow your business, online sales, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So how about the pain they want to avoid is wasting time on BS marketing that won't work?
Yes. BS.
Okay. BS.
To B to the S.
Full hockey.
I like the bull monkey.
Monkey tongue.
And then completes a statement, even if you think you can't sell to save your life.
Or even if you're on the brink of bankruptcy like I was when I started the book of Brunson. I don't know.
All right.
Which is a great point to be in. And I've been there like thrice since I started this business. So I can relate to those of you guys who have
I went bankrupt for real. Like went all the way. Didn't go down to the lawyer's office just to chill. Went down there and filed the paperwork, dude. I was dead broke living in a trailer park.
the one that's on your shirt.
I was gonna say, is that actually a real?
Is that an actual photo of?
It's photoshopped.
Listen,
Here you go. Want to put your marketing on steroids? The book of Brunson, the proven 6-volume marketing compendium, helps you do it.
Ooh, I like the word compendium.
Yeah, I've never
Not
heard
gonna
of
lie, it's a little over my head, but it
Mhm.
sounds so cool and so smart. It'll make up for my immature graphics, my little drawings little kids make that aren't mature. Like now I'm very mature because and the
Compendium. Compendium. Could you please learn us on that word again?
yeah, you sure that's the word, Jim?
What, compendium? Sure.
Oh man.
All right.
Cleanness proven. Are these? So this is going out to people. I'm just keep looking at the hot headlines. That's why I'm asking. This is going out to people who know who you are, right? This isn't just going after cold traffic.
As we go after our warm audience for sure.
Okay, so claim this proven 6-volume marketing compendium, the Book of Brunson, to discover how to make more money.
That's cool.
That's workable. Let's do another one while
Yeah,
you're
we
doing.
gotta twist the context a little bit because we're gonna be promoting a live webcast or live Facebook Live where I'm gonna be talking about this. So it's like,
Okay. Oh.
So be like live webcast. Find out how to get your own, how to get a free copy. Because maybe the positioning on the webcast is, or on the Facebook Live is gonna be like, you get this for free when you do blah for World Teacher Aid or something like that. So
Hey, here we go. Here's one for, okay, so live webcast. Put your marketing on steroids quickly and easily without wasting time on BS marketing that won't work. And then what you can do is add the, as like a subtitle, plus find out how you can get a free copy of the Book of Brunson.
Cool.
Plus find out how you can get a free copy, free hard copy.
Yeah.
Of the Book of Brunson. I'm going to send this to you. You don't have to worry. I'm putting it together on the screen.
Cool. Facebook.
Okay, I'll send it to you. It's just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I sent that to my mom. Sorry. 4th. I'm just kidding. There you go.
Your mom's like, I'm so confused. What is he talking about?
That picture, I just pulled it over and there's that picture. It's like, oh my God.
What picture?
You like that picture?
What did I miss?
You should look a little more prophet-like with them, you know? They should be held up, you know.
Oh.
Just saying.
Cool. All right, live webcast. Put your marketing on steroids. Include use that like any time BS marketing won't work. All right, this is kind of cool.
It's looking good. Nice and clean.
Let's see. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Oh crap! Sorry everyone. I use the old version of the editor. I click on it's like default. Click on the other one.
I can't see you. Oh, now I see you. Okay.
Oh, sorry. All right, so there's this. We have live webcast. So the live webcast, let's say it's going to start this. Let's say it's Friday. So it's today at like 5 o'clock. So one thing that's hard about Facebook Lives, sometimes you like do it and then like nobody knows you're doing it until it's live. And so it's like if you can pre-promote it, people show up, then you do it live, then you have the post like promotion as well. It helps. That's what I'm saying. We're creating this right now, and I maybe like if I was to promote this, I might do a Facebook Live. Tell them like, hey, I'm doing a Facebook Live in 6 hours from now or 3 hours from now. Go to this page, register, so you get notified when it's going to be happening. Blah 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 blah. And that way, like, I'm pre-getting people on. If I email us and email people here, I'd be getting people here ahead of time. So I'm building up some pressure and momentum. Then when the live event happens, boom, then I can, get a bunch of people come faster because I can email those who registered. Plus, I get put it on Facebook Live. Plus, then you can boost it. So that's kind of the strategy behind what we're trying to do here. So, all right, there's webinar registration page. So it's pretty much done. Like,
that's great.
That's what I'm going to push people. Excuse me. Now I'm going to do the next piece. Excuse me. It's going to be the thank you page, the confirmation page here, which there are a couple ninja things that we are going to do. Actually, let me open this page so we've got it. All right, we'll go to the confirmation page. All right, I'll pick this one because it's kind of cool. All right, we're in the page. I'm going V2 this time, V2.
Version 2.
Oh, V2 looks like 2 Vs. Version 1, version 2, V2. Okay. All right, so put this back. So this is.
You need the magic.
Oh, Jim's got the fingers.
I gave you the fingers.
All right. Okay, so it says successful booking. What do we say back here? This is live webcast. Live webcast. So I'm going to do then is I'm going to basically, I'm going to have the date and time, but then if I'm doing a Facebook Live, like where's it going? For me, it goes to my fan page. So I'm going to go to facebook.com/RussellBrunsonHQ. This is where it'll start streaming live when it goes live. So what I'm going to do is basically this page, the whole point of this page is like, cool, you registered, live webcast is starting in and have a clock this much time. When it goes live, go here to actually go watch it. And you push into where you're streaming, which I'd be streaming from here. Just like, check this out. This is streaming right now. What we're streaming, this is what this is actually streaming right now.
Alive within alive.
What? Now, can I ask a quick question?
Whoa,
Yes, please do.
So when you do that, when you're doing the thing and you're driving them to that page, when you start doing the live, on your fan page, that'll be the very topmost thing, right?
Yep. Whatever you're streaming live, like pops to the very, very top.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
First thing. And then what happens afterwards when it's done, the Facebook, the streaming things live, actually, let me show you, this is the trick I learned. So like this one's right here. I'm always like, how can I link just to this video, right? So if you click right here on the actual time, like where it says 24-minute or whatever, this gives you the link to where the actual the streaming things live. Actually, let me show you, this is the trick I learned.
What?
This is weird.
Nice.
So like now, like that is the actual link to go just to that video. So after it's live, then you can go and change the link to be that one. Now people come, they'll see the actual thing and they'll see all the comments and it'll just be just that thing, which is kind of cool. But you don't get that link until after you've actually started going live. So, all right.
On time.
Cool. Then you come in case this is what's happening. It's like when the clock hits 00.
Can I ask another question? Because I actually want to do this. That's why I've never done this. So, hey, let's get some free consulting from Russell. When you do this compared to doing like the perfect webinar on PowerPoint and doing it with GoToWebinar or something, what would you say would be the length of doing it this way versus like a more traditional webinar way?
Length of time?
Yeah.
So actually, I know exactly because last night I was editing the book. I went and found, because I talked about this in the book, there's a chapter inside Expert Secrets called the Perfect Webinar Hack, and it's like, here's how to hack it. And so the one that I did that did over $250,000 in sales was 26 minutes long. So it's about a third as long as if I was doing it like in a full out webinar. Brandon and Kaylin's usually about the same, usually under 30 minutes. And what's cool, like, so the way I did it is like I said, I wrote all my stuff on the whiteboard. The way Kaylin did it when she did hers was awesome. She just had pieces of paper. She wrote secret number 1, secret 2, secret 3, and then the one thing. So she like had the thing. She's like, Facebook Live, like, hey everyone, this is what I'm talking about. Gets them all excited, like, share this with your friends, bring everybody on. We're gonna talk about this, and shared the one thing. And then she put that paper down. Okay, secret number 1, and she showed the thing, and then she told her stories based on secret number 1. And she held up paper 2, and then paper 3, and then in the back she had a stack written on the whiteboard, and she had like pieces of paper over each thing, so she like would rip it off as she like went through the whole stack. So it's the same thing, but yeah, about a third is usually I'd say under 30 minutes.
I want you guys who are listening to this to understand the gold that Russell's giving you right now. I just want you guys to understand what he's doing, and he's not even charging you for this. I would charge you, but that's why this is Russell's show, and I'm just like Ed McMahon. You guys do know who Ed McMahon was, right?
No, I've heard that name.
You're for real. You don't know who Ed McMahon is?
Star Search, and then he
was Johnny Carson's right-hand man forever.
Who's Johnny Carson? Just kidding. No, I actually do know Johnny Carson. I actually do know.
Showing my age.
Sorry, she mentioned Robin Leach. I actually met Robin Leach one time. I shook his hand. I got a picture of him. So lifestyles rich and famous.
Russell, look at the Ferrari he's giving away. What you're able to do with funnels and click funnels. The lifestyles of the funnel and famous.
Anyway, so Ed McMahon,
huh? Paul Schaefer, would that be better? I'm Paul Schaefer. You're David Letterman.
Nice show, man. I actually went to the David Letterman one time, and I went to the live. I saw it in like one of our members was a producer for the show, and he invited us. And like I was sitting there in the audience, and everyone's laughing. I was like, I don't understand his jokes. Like my father-in-law loves David Letterman though, so I think that I missed that generation too. But Jimmy Fallon, right? I know that guy.
Okay, he doesn't really. Does he have a sidekick?
What's that psychic Jimmy Fallon? Like that dude that sits on the side.
The guy with the dark hair.
There's a guy. No one knows
I
his
can't
name.
remember his name.
But he's awesome.
There's a
He's
dude.
really
There's
funny.
a
Yeah.
dude that sits there, but I don't know his name.
He plays off him
I'm
really well.
gonna
I don't
Google
know.
it.
I know. I'm Baby Bop and you're Barney. Do you remember that?
Oh man. All right.
Steve Higgins? Does that sound
Who?
right? No.
Higgins? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm Higgins and no, I want to be Magnum.
Steve Higgins.
Steve
Cool.
Higgins?
No.
All right, sick.
Someone just
You remember
asked, is,
Higgins from Magnum PI?
right now, is it more to make it viral?
Okay, so cool. I'll answer that in 1 second. Let me finish this last page.
Cool.
Okay, so let me save now. Save. All right, cool. So for the most part, this is done. So I'm gonna walk you through the strategy one more time so you all see here, okay? All right, so this is the page that, everybody see this page? Okay, this is the first page, right? So I'm gonna promote this probably I don't know, with Facebook Live, like I'm probably gonna like a week in advance, but like maybe the day or maybe the day before. Like tomorrow I'm doing a live webcast and I would be talking about this. I'd probably do Facebook Live, promoting my upcoming Facebook Live. I'd push people to this page, get them to register. So I've got a list of people, there's some momentum being built up, right? So it's filling up the stuff before the Facebook Live happens. Then after they register, then they're taken to thank you page, which is like, cool, this is happening. When this clock hits 0, the Facebook Live is happening. And then they click here. This will either take them to my Facebook fan page if I haven't started yet, or if it's already started or it's over, I would change the link with the link that is the actual video, so it kind of shows you. And then people would come, and then I'd email the list of people that register, like, hey, it's starting, come to the fan page and watch this thing. So there's some momentum, people are coming and waiting, and then it happens, right? Now the cool thing about, and I'm gonna take it off of screen share mode because I wanna, let's see.
You gonna get your magic pad of paper?
Okay. Well, just to kind of talk about the strategy. So what's cool about this, when we did it the first time, it was literally an afterthought. Like it wasn't something that we had planned out. Like, oh, Russell, this is a brilliant strategy. Like it was literally like I was supposed to run a webinar to help this guy promote his product, and I ran out of time. And there was an affiliate contest, and the winner of the affiliate contest was supposed to get a BMW. And I didn't want a BMW, but I had I wanted a cryosauna, which they happened to be the exact same price as a BMW. So I messaged my friend. I said, hey, if I win, instead of buying me a BMW, will you buy me a cryosauna? And he wrote back and said, you are a freak. Why do you want such weird things? And I was like, I don't know. That's what I want. He said, sure, if you win, you can get a cryosauna instead of BMW. And I was like, yes. And so minutes later, I was like, okay, if I'm pitching this product, because I didn't think his sales process was very good. I was like, and so I'm like, okay, I gotta do this thing. So I didn't have the perfect webinar wizard at the time. Had I had that, I would spend 20 minutes going through that just to think through like, what's the one thing? What are my 3 secrets? What's the offer? Instead, I sat on the whiteboard, wrote it all out, got 2 phones, with a Periscope and a Facebook Live, click record, and I just went at it. And I presented his product the way that I would present it, and I told the stories the way I would, and we just did this thing, right? And I didn't pre-promote it. I wish if I would have done better, but I just did it. And on Facebook Live, like maybe had 100 people, and on Periscope, maybe like 50 or 60, right? So like 150, 200 people maybe saw me do this thing live, and then it was over. And we made some sales, but the cool thing is as soon as it's finished on Facebook Live, then that video, that asset you just created is a thing in Facebook. And then you can go in. So John went in Facebook, and over the next, I think there was like 4 days left in this affiliate contest. Everyone else had sold tons of stuff. We hadn't sold anything yet. He started boosting it. And so he started putting money behind it. And then I emailed my list saying, hey, it's just a Facebook Live, go watch it here. And so we started driving all this traffic to it. And what's insane is over the next 4 days, we had over 100,000 people watch that Facebook Live, which ended up equaling over $250,000 in sales, and Russell won a cryosauna, which was awesome.
Wow.
And so that's the cool thing. Like the cool thing about Facebook Live is after like you build up this event, you happen, but then after it's done, there's this long tail behind it because you can promote it. Brandon and Caitlin, if you look at the one that they did in November, they did 600 grand. I think they did like, I don't know, they did over 6 figures live, but then it was like the promotion of that asset they'd created over that month that just kept selling and selling and selling and selling. And so that's the power of the strategy. Is just like you do a webinar and go to webinar, like when it's done, it's kind of done. You can push people to replay. But we do it in Facebook Live. Like Facebook's rewarding all of us for doing live stuff. They want us all doing that. And so it gives you the ability now to go and boost it and promote it and long term. So that's kind of the strategy. What do you think, Jim? You doing one?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll finally use my Mimo or BMO, that camera that I bought and used once, that sitting over there in front of my whiteboard and stuff. Huh?
I bought one too, and it's literally still in the box.
This thing is
Steve's
awesome.
house, and he had one. I was like, this thing's awesome, so I bought it.
And
I've never even plugged it in.
No, it works great. But let me ask you a question for those people that are watching this who are like, well, I don't have a list, Russell. How would you do the pre-promotion of this thing? And they say it's easy, you have a list, but I don't have a list. How would you pre-promote the webinar?
Cool. So I would pre-promote the webinar the same way that I'm going to promote the webinar. So I would just do a Facebook Live. So the cool thing about Facebook Live is, again, you get zero audience. You can do Facebook Live to your fan page. And if you're the only fan, doesn't matter. So you do Facebook Live, and all of a sudden that asset has been created. So I Facebook Live saying, hey, you guys, I'm doing a webinar tonight. I'm going to be talking about the book of Brunson. It's so amazing. It's going to be cool. And you do the Facebook Live. Nobody shows up. Nobody watches it. Does not matter. Because as soon as it's done, once again, that video is an asset on your fan page. You can go in and you can pay Zuckerberg. You can write Zuckerberg a check, and he will start showing it to people that would be interested. So you can say, okay, anyone who likes Marketing Your Car podcast, anyone who likes Entrepreneur on Fire podcast, anyone who likes Tony Robbins, anyone who likes whatever it is, and you find that audience. Again, I'm not the Facebook guru. John in the other room is, but then Zuckerberg will push it to those people, and they'll start seeing that ad. And so that they see that ad, they come register for the event, and that Facebook Live you do to promote the Facebook Live becomes a tool that you can promote even on the list, which is pretty
awesome.
Cool.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
I can do that.
Very cool.
Started. You guys have so many gifts. So
It's amazing.
it really is like legitimately amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there's a timer. We actually did it.
We did
Great
it.
job.
We had our strategy for hanging out, and also like Jim, we're getting too good. I think that
3 minutes next time.
next time we're going to 30 minutes is way too long to go to fun with you guys, especially the new editor. Like the editor and it's funnel scripts. You don't need anything else. So.
Well, there you go.
Well, McMahon, that was fun.
That was awesome, Johnny. Good job.
What was Barney's girlfriend's name again?
Baby Bop.
Hey, Baby Bop, that was awesome.
Wow. Don't take that out of context.
That's
like Top Gun, where it's like Cougar and what is it?
And Maverick
and
Goose. I'm Goose. He's Maverick, and I'm Goose.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a little more exciting.
We'll play some volleyball while we're out there.
This guy doing 17 pull-ups in a row.
Oh yeah, by the way, did you hear Jim did 17 pull-ups yesterday?
He's a man.
In a row.
Dude. That's meant to. What was your old record before you did 17?
16.
It's just like,
What?
No, that's I shouldn't
Laugh.
What's the end goal? What are you trying to get to?
I want to get to 20 because when I was supposed to go in the Marine Corps, that was the max. And so I could max it when I was 19. But then I want to see, that's my goal. In my 50th year, I want to be able to max the pull-up. So to be able to do 20 in a row, I'll hit it this year.
That's amazing. Very cool.
funnels.
Highway to the day.
Gives me something to do.
So I want everyone, I'm going to challenge you guys because knowledge without implementation is useless. It's like a big piece of turd sitting there doing nothing, right? So I want some of you guys to implement this. Like when I did the first Facebook Live doing this, and probably like over a year ago, guess how many people knocked it off? One. They made over $1 million with it so far. Yeah, Brandon and Kaylin knocked it off. Nobody else did it. They saw it. Like I talked about it on a mark, probably in the book of Brunson chapter. Who knows? Like I talked about it. I was like, this was like on the drive home that night. I was like, oh my gosh! And they're like, holy cow! They listened and then they implemented and then they made a crap ton of money since then. In my inner circle, I told this story right after it happened to everybody. 100 people in my inner circle, every single person. Guess who did it? I didn't see anyone do it.
Oh, nobody.
Okay. And so like use this. There's an entire chapter in the New Expert Seekers book tied to this called the Perfect Webinar Hack. Like
I'm gonna do it,
Russell.
Really cool. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Good. I want you to do it. I want everyone to do it. Like this crap works. You guys like don't just listen to like that was cool. Be like that was cool. I'm gonna go do it and then go do it. Like that's the only time it actually matters. Like and so I hope that you guys go and implement because like
I got a whiteboard. Works. I got some Post-it notes. I got a camera. I got a mouth. I can do this.
And you get to share fun on Fridays.
And we're gonna give you the share funnel. You can tweak it to match your design, but you're gonna have the share funnel with Russell holding up the Book of Brunson. Don't use that image, please. It's copyrighted, trademark. But yeah, like it's this stuff works. It's just test it. Like the biggest thing is just jumping out there. In fact, one of our inner circle meetings, this was probably 8 months ago or so. We talked about Facebook Live. I told everyone, like, you gotta go do Facebook Live tonight. And then guess what? 2 or 3 people did, almost nobody, but one guy did. His name's Jamie Amos. Jamie, he helps dental practices get launched. And he went home that night hotel room and just like did it. And then came back next day and did his presentation. He's like, Russell said that Facebook Live thing, I did it. And I booked 2 clients or something like that. And his clients, his average client's worth like $70,000. He's like, yeah, I made like over $100,000 from doing that Facebook Live because I just did it. So just do it. What's that one guy that says just do it like all the time?
That's Shia LaBeouf.
Yes. Just do it. Just do it. I don't know what else to say. Just
don't let your dreams be dreams.
Hold on, we need to see it. Come on this side. This is okay. We need you to do it. He goes, just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Oh, keep going. This is good.
That's all I know. We just keep spotting while he does it over and over again.
He gets super mad, like, just do it.
That was your Rhino Rush.
And that's the theme, because you remember, guys, dreams can come true.
Yeah, gym shirts. Yes.
It's so you can.
So there you go. Dreams do come true.
Do it. Anyway,
oh man.
If you want a double wide, you can have a double wide.
Whatever you want. Okay, to end today's session, are you okay if I quote something from the Book of Brunson?
Please do.
I would. Do we need to bow our heads, or are we good?
No, that's sacrilegious. It's not real. Okay. So, okay. All right.
Sorry.
I just opened to the Book of Brunson, Volume 1, Lesson 10. It says, "Your opinion does not matter."
Remember this one. That's a good one.
It's like, that's it. That's the only thing you got to say. What do you like, filtering yourself in reverse? It's already in print, dude. It's there.
There's like bleeping out swear words in here, and I'm trying, because I don't swear, so I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm really confused.
That's where the swearing allegations have come from.
Wait, I'm like, I gotta read. If we publish this, I read this. I do not remember saying any of this right here, and like I'm really nervous right now.
That's funny.
All right, so I'm gonna read this real quick. So,
to see.
Okay, actually, that's right. Okay, so this is back. I remember this episode now. So, so you guys remember there was a network marketing company that they hired me to do the video stuff before. It's called Rippling. So you guys remember that? Mm-hmm. And so I wrote all the video scripts and stuff like that. We launched it, and it went viral. Like, remember, we got 1.5 million members in the first 90 days, and then, like, unfortunately, the people that built the company never finished the product. So that sucked. But like it was awesome, right? And so I remember, like, after we launched it, went viral. 2 days later, I woke up in the morning. There was a text from my buddy. And he was like, "Dude, you made it on TechCrunch." I was like, "Well," I'm like freaking out, like, "I'm on TechCrunch!" Like, I'm so excited, right? Because that's like a big deal for tech entrepreneurs to be on TechCrunch. And then his next text said, "It's not good." And I was like, so I like, huh. So I went
a really bad joke, but go ahead.
So I read this article, and the article talked about how, like, the script I wrote, like, he went like sentence by sentence about how bad it was, and like how it was the worst thing in the world, and like it was some of my finest work. Like, it was some of the greatest copywriting I've ever done. In fact, it got 1.5 million members in 90 days. So like the test was, it was true, but him as like a traditional tech guy thought it was like, so he wrote this whole article about how bad my video was, and stuff this was about was like, dude, like, your opinion does not matter. The only thing that matters is what actually happens at the end of it. I was like, the only thing I care about, and this is important for everybody to understand, like, the only thing you should care about, like, that's why, like, I'm kind of like, not anti-surveys. There's value in surveys and stuff like that, but like, people like, "Oh, I buy that." I'm like, okay, pull out your credit card. Like, the only thing that really matters is if your customers, they're going to vote with their wallet. If they will pull a credit card out of their wallet and give you money, it's the only vote that matters. The only opinion that matters. Everything else is just whatever. That's only matters when it all comes to it. Yeah. So that's all that matters.
You have ClickFunnels MasterCard and Visa now?
I want one. I just got a sticker and put it on the wallet. It's kind of cool.
That is cool.
But should I ruin the surprise?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool
Come on.
No, I'm not gonna. It's gonna be cool.
You gotta come next time.
Come next time to find out.
Cigar
Oh, by
effect.
the way, for those who are still hanging out, if you don't have your marketing, your MP3, we're doing a contest this week. We're giving you $20 for every free for shipping MP3 player you give away.
That's huge.
Yeah, so like you got, I think another week left in this contest. So if you guys are here, you get $20. You give away 5 of these things, I pay you $100. You give away 10, 200.
200.
Math.
You can do a webinar on them.
Yeah,
On
so
the
go to
math,
perfect webinar selling MP3 players. But anyway, there's a shameless plug for that.
That's awesome.
Anyway, that's all I got, Jim. Anything else on your side?
I was just
final
gonna.
words for.
We could tease people and let them know that everybody who's been asking for the Star Story Solutions script, it is now done.
Whoa!
I'm going to be, yes, and it's pretty awesome. I'm going to be demonstrating it for Russell as soon as we're done here. And then
He actually sent me a video showing it to me. I was like, I'm going to show you the whole thing. So when we get off here, he's showing it to me. And I cannot wait.
And the official release date will be the Monday after Funnel Hacking Live on the official Funnel Scripts monthly training. We will be releasing it and training everybody how to use it. And so it's not that long from now. In the interim, I have to go to Aruba for a couple weeks, and then I'm going to be at Funnel Hacking Live. And then we want to make sure that we give this the proper rollout, because this is the script everybody's been yelling for. Here, I'll even give it. Oh, would you like just a little taste? Does everybody want a taste?
Just a little taste. I'm like a kid at Christmas. The caffeine's kicking in, you can tell. I'm starting to wake up, Dad.
So here's what it looks like.
Oh, it's an actual wizard.
It's an actual downloadable wizard, yeah. And I mean, this walks you through all the stuff. Your against the wall story, your benefits, your backstory, all that stuff. It's amazing, but that's all you get to see for now.
So this is for if you guys want to do video sales letters. This is the script from the .com Seekers book of how we do video sales letters. So
yep.
Whoa,
I don't know. Oh, I know what to do. Sorry. So anyway, it's it's done. Russell's about to see it. We're going to do the final quality control on it, and then we're going to get it hooked in with Funnel Scripts, and it will be available on the Monday after Funnel Hacking Live.
That's awesome.
That's exciting.
That's
cool,
a
man.
tease.
I know you had to go create that. So yeah.
Yes, I went through a lot. It was hard to do.
I think about writing copy is a hard thing. I have to think through it. Jim's got to write copy for 1,000 people and think through it backwards to be able to create the questions and the outputs to actually create the script that will sell the right. I could never do what he does because I couldn't do it.
That's
I'd go
intense.
nuts. Yeah. So everyone who's in Funnel Scripts, you should be sending Jim the book of Jim, like birthday presents, Christmas, like whatever it is, because like that was a labor of love for all of y'all.
That's a big gift.
But don't ask, well, when's it available? It will be available the Monday after Funnel Hacking Live. So it's not in there now.
After Funnel Hacking Live, we're jacking up the price of Funnel Scripts. So you want to give a pitch why they should get it now? Because the price is going up.
Keep adding school.
Well, it's funny you should ask, because what y'all need to understand is that Funnel Scripts helps you with all of your sales copy needs, no matter what type of funnel you are creating. We're constantly adding to it. We're up over 30 scripts now, plus 3 downloadable scripts. We're going to be adding this one. I'm actually going to be releasing another one before Funnel Hacking Live, and we're not charging enough for it. So we've agreed to that. Right now, you can get in for $297 a year. That's a steal. And we're getting ready we're going to raise the price by at least $100, if not $200, based on what all this stuff does. We got a whole lineup of new scripts planned for you for the next year. Those of you that are already in, obviously you are grandfathered at the old price. So you want to make sure you get in there now, because all the great stuff we've already got in there, as well as the stuff that we're going to be coming up with. Everything from the VSL wizard to the perfect webinar wizard to the survey wizard. Then we're going to be adding the Star Story Solution wizard, all of them downloadable that work on both PC and Mac, as well as over 30 individual scripts that help you do everything from come up with killer headlines, subject lines, Brunson bullets. I'm going to be adding a new script on how to do fab bullets. And so it just keeps getting better and better and better based on what everybody's giving us feedback and asking for.
Will you tell them too, because I know a lot of like Amazon people, like you have to do Amazon script, but tell them about the testimony that we got this week from one of our Amazon sellers.
We just created a new script to help you write Amazon and e-commerce product descriptions. And we got a testimonial in from one of our users who actually used it before I even did the training this past Tuesday. And she said that she took the output, tweaked it just a little bit for her keywords, and was able to triple her conversion overnight. 3X. Yeah, 3X.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
That means if you're making $100,000 a year, now you're making $300,000 a year.
Right.
Is that worth the $297 a year? I mean, honestly, come on, guys. Do you hate money that bad? You're not in funnel scripts. You must get in there. Anyway, that's awesome, man.
So yeah, absolutely. Jump in there now, because now this is the best price you're ever going to get it. And we've got some amazing things already in there and some amazing things coming. People love it.
All right. Well, with that said, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you, Jim. Thanks everybody on Facebook and everywhere else you guys are watching in. I hope you guys had a good time on Fridays. Hopefully next week we'll be in the new office. If not, we'll be there in 2 weeks. And I'll take you guys on a tour. Can we do that? I guess we could, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome. On a laptop, I could tour the whole. Anyway, we'll take you guys on a tour because it is basically like funnel building mecca. It's going to be amazing. You guys are going to love it.
It's so cool. Oh, looks
awesome,
awesome, guys.
Can't wait.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Jim. See you guys all again soon. Have fun building funnels.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Don't forget, funnel away. See you, everybody.
Bye.